How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Finishing Blow. I saw my intro from last week. That was intense. The energy was just crazy. It was also like midnight, so I was trying to hype myself up. So hopefully, it's not that bad this week. My neighbors hate me. Hopefully you guys had a good week. This week has been pretty interesting. A lot of good news, some rumors and whatnot, but a lot of fun stuff I want to cover, so I'll just get right into it. Sunday, I found out that there's another Jackie Chan project coming out, and there's not really a lot of news about it yet. Obviously, it's going to be after Police Story 2013, which I'll get to here in a little bit. But apparently, it's a international kind of collaboration where there's going to be China, the U.S., and another country, which I can't remember right now. But they're all doing their own separate films, and they're supposed to be interconnected in some way. And I don't really understand what's going on with it. Jackie's portion is going to be called like the Dun Huang password, I think. But they're all supposed to have like password at the end of it. But I'm guessing it's going to be kind of like, I don't know. I don't even want to like guess really because it could be anything. But I guess feel like it's going to be one of those like National Treasure type things. And all that I know is Jackie's attached to it. I don't know if he's going to be in it, if he's producing it, if he just, is going to throw his name on it, whatever. But apparently that's going to be his next film that he's going to be associated with. So we'll see how that goes. If I find anything else out about it, I'll let you guys know for sure. But moving on, Tai Chi Hero got some new posters, and nothing too exciting. I mean, I feel like they're pretty much the same posters as what they were before. They're just, separated or a little bit of a different pose, but I don't know. I don't know if you guys have seen Tai Chi Zero yet. I haven't, which you guys may have noticed from my lack of a review for it, but I'm still thinking about it. I just don't know when I'm going to get around to seeing it because it's getting some mixed reviews, and the closest theater was an hour away, and now I don't even think it's there anymore. I think it was only there for a week, so I don't even know if I can see it anymore, but I will review it for sure, when it comes out on DVD and Blu-ray. As for Tai Chi Hero, I believe it comes out in January for us. A little bit of a longer wait between the two films than what China gets, but still, it's not like 6 months or anything like that, so I can deal with that. Alright, next up. Police Story 2013 apparently is going to start filming in November, so it's right around the corner here. I talked about last week how Jackie was going around to different police headquarters, I guess you could say, and getting information. Now, Warrior Bat said that Jackie wasn't going to be playing Chan Kakui, and that seems to be the consensus. Even from Jackie, it sounds like he's playing a different character. Which, again, I don't care that much. Like, that's great, but why put the Police Story name on it then if you're not going to play the same character? Like, you might as well just call it something entirely different because people are going to have this set of preconceived notions, I guess, about what the film's going to be because it's called Police Story. And New Police Story was kind of like that, for a while. I think everybody thought it was a continuation of the Police Story franchise, which turns out it wasn't. I just don't see why he keeps naming them like that, unless he's trying to get people hooked in, but then they're going to feel let down. So I thought it would have been cool if he was like an old detective and you got to see kind of like what happened in his life since the last Police Story film. Like the Rocky film. I think I talked about that last week. But that would have been sweet from a fan perspective. But whatever they do, I'm sure it's going to be great. I just am kind of confused as to why they named it Police Story if Chan Kakui's not going to be in it. So, anyways, I think we'll just continue with the Police Story news. The following article had to do with a couple of different topics, one of them being the new Police Story poster. And, well, that sounds bad. The new poster for Police Story 2013, not a poster for New Police Story. This is going to get confusing. Anyways, it looks really weird. It looks like a fan made it, kind of. It could be legit. I found it on a lot of different sites that were posting it as the teaser poster for Police Story 2013. But it looks very photoshopped, to the point where people have pointed out that Jackie's body is actually Jason Statham's body from a poster in The Mechanic. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. Also, Jackie looks like not super young, but younger than he really is, because they airbrushed his wrinkles and stuff away. I don't know why they did that. It makes me worry. I know it's just a poster. It's not like a reflection of how the film's going to be, but I should be more excited about that poster than I was. But continuing on, same day, got a trailer for Universal Soldier: Day of Reckoning. That movie actually looks really good. I'm surprised by it, and I can't remember if or how many of the Universal Soldier movies I've seen, but it looks interesting enough that I really want to check it out and see how it goes. And that new trailer is very different, to the point where it wants to make you have a seizure at the end. But it looks really good. I've heard some good things about it, so I'll probably check that out as well. But also, I found some fight clips from Man with the Iron Fist. And I think some of you guys know that I'm not really into that film yet. I'm still debating whether I want to watch that movie in theaters or not, because I feel like it's going to be catered toward a different audience than what I'm expecting. But at least I know what I'm getting myself into. The fights, without trying to sound too harsh, seem slow to me. Especially the fight with, I think it's Kung Lee and Lucy Liu. It's very graceful, but it's very, very slow paced. And the one with the RZA wasn't as bad. His is a little bit faster with the choreography. But I don't see why they took it to that direction. Like, I feel like it should be like a faster type of choreography, more intense. And it's like this, the graceful part I can get, but it's just slow, even for a graceful fight scene. But maybe you guys can sound off on it. I have a bias against it. I mean, I'm a human being, as far as I know. So I'll have my own opinions, and I'm completely, okay with you guys saying whatever you want. I'm not saying that my opinion's better and I have a website and that's it. Like, I don't care. Like, I like debating between people, and sometimes I'll see something different that I might not have noticed otherwise. So feel free to sound off on anything I talk about. This is really just kind of like a discussion thing. If you guys want to comment or video response or whatever, go for it. I really don't mind. Anyways, following that up, decided to post some new stills and a trailer for The Last Tycoon. Holy crap, that movie looks awesome. Like, I was debating because it's Chow Yun-fat and Sammo Hung, but it's not as martial artsy as, it's like a gang drama, I guess. But it looks so awesome. And there is going to be some fighting. Like, you see that big, battle. I don't know when that's going to take place, but it just looks insane. I cannot wait to see that movie. It's like Chow Yun-fat, just back in his groove. It just looks awesome. If you haven't seen the trailer yet, you really need to check it out because it's just beastly. So, anyways, last article for the day, or for the week, before I get to my review, is a new stills for the Guillotines, or Guillotines. I can't talk today, sorry. But yeah, nothing great. I don't know. I feel like out of all the December movies that's coming out, it's going to have the most to prove because everybody else already has hype behind it. You got Jackie Chan with Chinese Zodiac. You've got Chow Yun-fat in The Last Tycoon. The Grandmasters, if it actually comes out, we'll see if that happens. But that's supposed to be in December as well. And then you got the Guillotines. So it's a very crowded market for that month. And obviously fans aren't going to have the money or time to watch every one of those movies, especially if they come out in the same week. But I'm really curious about at least 3 of those, and Flying Guillotines isn't one of them. So they have a lot to prove. I don't know if it's going to be as good as they think it is, but at the same time, maybe people will be like, oh, since we're already out, let's watch Guillotines. I'm going to stop saying that. But yeah, so we'll see, but I'm hoping they come out with a better trailer, because that initial trailer that came out was not that good. Okay, so lastly, did a review for Momantai 2. I wasn't planning on it, but actually I got it in the mail, and it's been forever since I've seen that movie, so I decided to review it. And I love watching comedy movies, but at the same time they're so hard to review because comedy's it's even more subjective than a typical review, because what I find funny may not be what other people find funny. So I'll go ahead and tell you the score, I guess, or the rating that I gave it, just so I can justify it. I gave it a watch it, which is kind of like not watch it, try it. I'm sorry. I gave it a try it review because it goes own it, watch it, try it, skip it. So it's, I guess, technically at the bottom of the ranking list, but it's not something that everybody has to watch, but it's something that you should definitely try out if you're a fan of the genre, because it's made by people who love martial arts films, and it has a lot of cameos and stuff in it. It's fun. I like it. But I just didn't feel like I should recommend it to everybody. Like, you should give it a shot, and if you like it, awesome, and if you don't, then, thanks for giving it a shot. But it's really hard to find. Like, that's part of the reason why I ended up doing a review for it, because I had it on VCD like 5 or 6 years ago, or whenever it came out, and like you had to click which speaker you wanted the sound to come out of, which language. It was pretty old school. So yeah, I was really happy to get the DVD of it, so I had to review that. Next week, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet. I'm probably just going to break the Halloween thing, because I really want to check out Universal Soldier. So that may be the next movie I'm going to review. If you guys have anything you want me to review, feel free to let me know. Post in the comments, write on my Facebook wall, whatever you want, and I'll definitely try to watch them. Because I think there's a ton of movies I haven't watched. Like, I was worried that I'd run out of movies once a week, but it's pretty steady. So I think that's all I got, though. Yeah, it's been a crazy week, and I get to go to a haunted house later in the day. So if you don't see me, I probably was murdered or screamed like a little girl and just ran off into some random house and then got murdered. So I should be back by next week, though. We'll see. If my posts just stop coming, you'll know why. Yeah, that's it for the whole week. So hopefully you guys had a good week. Mine was pretty good. Very interesting. Very crazy, but fun nonetheless. So I guess that's it. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. This is K Miller, and this week has been finished.